So I'm using Erase Paste number 2 medium, by the way, for my eyes, and then I always like to add a little bit of like a concealer underneath, and I should let that soak. And while I'm letting that seep in maybe, I'm gonna do the conceal first on my nose, camouflage and concealer. This is in 40 medium. Wow, I'm just out of it, aren't I? So I'm taking a little bit of a where Jackie Aina likes to keep the concealer. She's gotten so much grief. So has James Charles, but I'm also using James Charles's trick of putting concealer on the nose first. I think that's a really good idea because this is like the first. Okay, honey. Okay, that's a little bit too much, girl. What are you trying to do, huh? What are you trying to do? Trying to show everybody how incompetent you are? Oh my gosh. All right, well, anyway, I blended it in. There you go. But anyway, you know about Jackie, a lot of people are upset about the Petty Paige thing, and rightly so, you know. Something I've always wanted to talk about. I guess this is the time to do it because I got a little bit of time. 6:30 something. I don't have to get there right on time. But one thing I wanted to talk about was this idea of, in the beauty community, you know, there's a lot of women that are being able to kind of start their own businesses, start their own brands. And you have to understand that, seriously, like 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, women did not have these kinds of opportunities. So there's a part of me that's incredibly proud of these women who have been able to be so successful, you know, doing what they love. But at the same time, kind of disappointed because, like with the whole Tati situation, you know, I guess now that there's more women having these opportunities, I guess I thought, wrongly, I guess, I don't know, that women were going to have a lot more integrity, that they're going to kind of do right by their customers or by the people that support them, and that's just not true. It doesn't matter about gender, it's about character. And, you know, a lot of times people say, oh, the women should run the world, and, you know, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know about that, because even with Karina Kaboom, the greater percentage of people who completely harassed her and made her life hell were women, other women. And that's just so sad. It's such a betrayal. You know, we already have enough crap as women to deal with, you know, to make things worse for each other. It's tragic, you know. So anyway, with Jackie, I mean, I agree. I think that she defamed Petty Paige, and Petty Paige has a right to bring up a lawsuit, and I hope that it gets settled. And Jackie needs to apologize, you know. Yeah. So, and there was something else that happened with her, but the one that really bothered me was that, and just not acknowledging it. And it was interesting that James Charles said he went into BeautyCon in disguise, and he really got to kind of have an idea of how people really are. And it's important to treat people with kindness and with respect. Not because you might get something out of it, but because it's the right thing to do.